I don't know, because what you'll soon learn to find out about me in vlogging is I am always a very late person. Right now, I'm running to do a Facebook Live where I'm going to go on and show my paparazzi jewelry that I just got in today and sell it via Facebook. I have some pretty good clientele base already that normally expect me to be late, but I am running late. So basically, I just wanted to turn the camera on and let you see on a daily basis when I don't have time to explain everything, and I just really hurry to get a face on. So we are going to cake it, bake it, and roll, and I'm going to be going live on Facebook. If you are interested in seeing how I do a Facebook Live with my paparazzi jewelry, just look me up, Brittany Ferguson, the same way it's spelled on my channel, and I would love to have you. I do ship for a flat rate of $4 no matter where you are in the US. So if you are watching this and you are interested in paparazzi jewelry, whether that be signing up or whether that just be buying some jewelry, I would love to come and let you at least come check it out and see if there's some new pieces that you may like. But until then, I'm going to have to, as fastly as I can, get this face on, and I'm going to try to do it within 5 to 10 minutes, because like I said, I'm already really late. Luckily for me, I have people in different time zones that do watch me, so my videos are public to anyone on Facebook. I do not keep them private. I make it to where anybody that is interested is welcome to watch. If you are wondering what I just did, I just primed my face with a luminizer primer from Dr. Brandt, which is an awesome primer for me. I like a luminous look with my foundation. Now I'm going in with my It Cosmetics full coverage moisturizer, and I'm just basically going to do the fastest face that you have probably ever seen me on my channel do, and then I'm going to be hopping right on Facebook to sell some new jewelry that I have, but I refuse to get on there looking a fool. If you check out some of my other videos, I go into a little bit more detail about each brush that I use, the shade of the foundation that I use, each brand that I use, but today we don't have time for that. So I'm really kind of just going to let you see how fast, when I'm in a hurry, which is always, I can bake a face and get it on there and do what I got to do. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of this lighter color, and this is L'Oreal's Infallible, which I love. And instead of like a lighter concealer to luminize, I just take a lighter foundation because I am a full coverage gal. And I just go back in first with it, and then of course the concealer, because this sister likes to be covered. I keep dark circles because I do have 2 kids under 2 years old, basically twins. The youngest one just recently started walking a little bit this week, so I'm doomed. And I am just stippling, and if you don't know what stippling is, it's kind of just taking your brush and pushing it into your face. Like I said, I'm not going to have a lot of time to explain everything I'm doing and what I'm using. I'm just going to kind of let you see how fast I can get a face on when I know I'm in a hurry. I basically just took a brush through my head a few minutes ago and put a little dry shampoo in, and I am going to do a hair tutorial on how to manage extremely long hair and upkeep. For those of you that don't know, I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I do know a little bit about those things. I think now we're going to say this is enough coverage for the moment. And I'm going to go ahead with my cream contour, just barely, on either side. Maybe a hair up here and a hair there. You can see my war paint there. And then I will go back over that with the bronzer as while we're doing that, let's go ahead. And this is going to be in the Fit Me from Maybelline. It's one of my favorites. I also use the Luminizing Under Eye from It. I use a lot of It Cosmetics. I love them. But sometimes I will go live on Facebook selling this jewelry, like, no joke, guys, till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, just depending on the audience that I have and how long they want to look and shop and buy jewelry. And that's kind of how I base it on. That's why I go so late, because I try to wait till my kids are in the bed. I'm just going to let that sit for just a second, but I am going to go ahead and go in with this brush and just in little circles blend that up. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing a quick and fast get ready. I sell paparazzi jewelry, and I'm extremely late because I have 2 little kids, and so I am just running so late. So I'm doing like the fastest ever get ready with me, and then I'm going to be going live on Facebook to sell 2 new boxes of jewelry that I got in today. Everything I sell is $5. I ship for a flat rate of $4 no matter how many pieces you buy. But because I have babies, I put all my videos on public, and I've been on there as late as like 5 o'clock in the morning, basically, because I do have people that watch all the way over in California. I have a few people that watch in Ohio, Michigan, Alabama. So even though it's kind of late, I still, honey, get on there and sell my jewelry. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I've got 2 small babies, so I'm getting my face on, and then I'm going straight over to Facebook, and I'll be live on there, and I would love to have you. Like I said, my name on there is the same way that it's spelled here on my channel. You can look me up on there. Even if you don't want to buy anything, I'd love for you to come and hang out. I play games. I give away free jewelry. But I would love to have you, and I love to have you viewing. Basically, I'm just as quickly as I can trying to get a little something on this face before I go live on Facebook, where I have all friends, family, and people that know me. And of course, I can't get on there looking like a 2. So I'm so glad to have you on. Basically, normally when I do these videos, I always go over exactly what I'm doing, exactly what I'm using, exactly the brushes that I'm using. But I am obviously late. Like, I'm going live to sell jewelry at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can with this tonight. But like I said, normally, and in a lot of the other videos on my channel, I do talk piece for piece for piece, everything that I show. But we are in a bit of a hurry today. Oh, thank you. On Facebook to try to sell some jewelry. So that's kind of what I do. I sell jewelry online with paparazzi. I don't know if you've ever heard of paparazzi before, but it's pretty cheap, really cute jewelry. All of the necklaces have they're lead nickel free, and they all come with a fridge. It's pretty cool. I think they originally, but I signed up by books that way before going and buying the whole thing. So if you've never tried Balkan Charm or anything like that, those have been really cool for me personally. With kids, yes, makeup is life for sure. For sure, girl. Listen, my mom's always taught me since I was a little girl that even if you cannot get out of the house and nothing, just get you some mascara on, a little concealer under them under eyes, and go. My mom's a big lip gloss person too, but I'm more of like a matte liquid lip type person. But if I don't have a little bit of something on my face, then I'll at least rock some chapstick. But yes, I love makeup. I actually have always loved makeup more than hair, even though I've actually, in my town, I'm from a really small town, but I actually have won like best stylist and best salon in my town. But makeup has just always been my favorite, really. I just like doing it. I like doing it on other people. I like doing it myself. Like, all day long, I could just sit and watch makeup tutorials, and like, I watch Manny MUA, Jeffree Star some, just because of the humor. But I love Laura Lee and a lot of makeup artists. Like, I could just sit and watch them all day long and see different makeup products that they use and that they have and how it works on them. Truthfully, and I'll tell you something else, I never even used a beauty blender. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, honey. Listen, normally I look like a gypsy. I don't even have all my rings and stuff on yet. Now I've got like 3 more over here, rat bracelets and chokers, necklaces. But as you can see, I've had a long day as a mom. Purple makeup brushes. I just recently got the Tarte mermaid brushes, and I'm absolutely in love with those. But purple is my favorite color, but my fiance got me these because I love the Little Mermaid, and it's got Tarte down there on the tail. They kind of match my nails right now. But yes, and they were super expensive, really. You only got 5 brushes, like a highlighting brush, a powder brush, what else was it? A foundation, like another kind of brush, and then 2 eyeshadow brushes, and it was $50. But you know, anything you get at Sephora normally isn't really cheap. She went in there for my birthday and was like, I need to my internet keeps cutting out, and it probably will again. But basically, I just want to let you guys know that I'm all the way up to the point where I have set my under eyes, contoured with some bronzer and a little bit of liquid or cream contour. I went back in and darkened my cheeks just a little bit so that when I put my lip color on, it don't flush it out. 2 seconds. So now I'm going to go back in with my bronze essential. I'm probably going to end up deleting this. Probably going to end up having to delete this because it has tried to reconnect so many times. I also like to go in a little bit of these lighter shades and hold that tight and kind of finish off that cream contour on my nose. Always bronze the tip of it a little bit to shorten it. But I'm so sorry about all of the reconnection times here. It's paused up on me like a bazillion times. I'm now going with that age rewind and go over that contour a little bit and soften it. It looks a little better on that side. But I always try to go back over again that under eye to keep it from creasing. So it's kind of what I use as my setting and all over powder. But I do have a white translucent powder that I use when I have a little bit more time. But I do not have the time today, hunty. This is like, needs to be way faster than what it was. If I didn't have to hit reconnect 500 times, maybe we'd have been done. Okay, so I think that's got that much of it. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighting palette because, honey, a girl does believe if you can't get nothing else on, girl, if you can get little headway going. Glazed donut, honey. She's there. She is there, and she is not playing games. I like to go right on the top of that cheekbone and up into my eye area, just a hair. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in my bathroom, probably because I'm trying to rush so hard. Always on the Cupid's bow, and then always I take the 2 lightest colors and just basically go all over my top lip and under as well. And then the tip of my nose with a little bit of the darker one, actually. Then I'll take that light one and whoop, one time down the top. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the darker bronzier one and go in and highlight that contour with it. But I think we are a little baked and good to go. I can pull you out and let you see in a little bit of a better lighting. That is at least taking a 2 to at least a 7. I want to say the dark under eyes are gone. All I got to do is throw on a little bit of mascara, a little bit of liquid lip, and then, honey, we are hitting it. And for a quick and easy trick, if you don't want or you don't have time to pull out the eyeshadow palette, baby, you take this right here and you close them eyes and you just tap in. I will show you in better lighting in about 2 seconds. Honey, I use this with my fingers. Just push it right onto my eyelid. Boom. She's done. She's golden. And I obviously didn't have time to do a full eyeshadow, so I will go in with the different shades. The different shades that I have on my highlighting palette, like silver to champagne, so on to this darker brown, and I will literally just press it into my skin just so that they're not completely bare. A little something there, like I said, in a hurry. That is what you do in a hurry, hunty. You compromise and get it on and do what you gotta do. So, boom, got a little something on there, better than nothing. And look how pretty these are. Like, this is basically finger swatching since I use my fingers. This is that silver, this is that bronze golden one, and that's like a little bit left of the champagne-y one. Yeah, those are definitely the ones I use. But like finger swatches, I mean, look at the glaze in that. It is so pretty. And like up close on my eye, I'm actually going to take one of my brushes here, a good just little flat shader brush, just to make it a hair more natural, and I'm gonna blend it. Just go in and blend it, what I have on there. And that basically is gonna keep my eyelids from creasing up from where I do put concealer and foundation on those. And it's basically just kept me from having a bare eye when I go to throw some mascara on without having to go into a full face of I mean, in a whole nother eyeshadow palette. That was just a little something in a hurry, people. In a real hurry. Okay. Actually, though, I'm going to go into this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea just because I do need to darken up my outer corner of hair. Like, I feel it. I need to. And I'm just going to pat like in the outer corner. See that? But basically, I'm taking this flat shader as quick as I can. Like, this is the fastest get a little something something on your eye look that I've done in a while. And again, this flat shader brush, just basically taking it out. And again, the Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte. And just to kind of give myself a little bit of a crease with a little bit of a darker shade instead of just so much of that shimmer from my highlighting palette. I'm just going in, pressing it in just enough. Now, last to stay alive. Wet your corner brush, get it wet as wet as you can. Pick up a little bit of this highlight. And I'm going to go right in these inner corners and under, up and under. And that's just going to completely wake you up. Out and under, right on those inside edges. And literally, I'm not even taking this all the way out of the plastic because I don't want to mess up the dome. But literally just on that inside corner, and it will make you look like you've had sleep. It just, I mean, it gives you, like it opens your eye. It brightens it up to me. It's like my favorite part of it all. Like if I can't get anything else on, I can do this with highlighter too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a palette. Or an eyeshadow palette. I mean, you can do any inner corners with highlighting palettes as well. But I just really like this Rainforest of the Sea White. I have some loose prismatic color that I normally use, but this was just easy to get to tonight, and I like it too. But I do just have some loose pigment that sometimes I'll pick up and go for. Oh, and I think that is going to do her for tonight, really. It is so hot. I keep having to get my beauty blender and push this into my forehead. Okay, but other than that, she's done. She's done. I'm actually going to take this same brush just because it's easier and pick up in Pearl in this palette and go right in the curve of that brow bone, and I will show you up close in a second. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time for a tutorial right now. It's more just like watch me as I struggle to get ready as fast as I can. Basically is what we're doing here. But I go all under that curve, and then I'm actually going to take this damp beauty blender. And I'm going to tap her in a little bit and blend her. Just like so. And pull it down to where it blends down, but not completely out. And I just put under corner of the curve. And that is totally it. Okay. We have done it. We have done it. Highlight on. We've got our color. A quick lippy. Just lippy. I think I might go in with some nude. And this is nude from Lipstick Queen, and I love it. And just a little secret, I don't completely line my lips all the way around. I go like half in the top, and I don't do that down there. Because I normally try to do it with the liquid lip, so it ain't a big mess. Boom, Lipstick Queen is on. I also sometimes go in with the Everlasting from Kat Von D. That's another one of my favorites. But again, you can see plenty of tutorials with me doing those things. Really quickly, just another little tip. You can also go back in with your bronzer and take a dark part of the bronzer shade and just kind of smoke out that under eye. Like I just took a brown in there and just literally give her a little bit of life under, smoking it down. And that does her. Okay, lip and I'm done. Liquid lip and I'm done. I think I'm gonna do Smashbox. So I'm gonna go in with Smashbox first with Tarte.
You serious?
Yeah. So just a little funny, he gets scared easy, and that was my makeup, and I told him it wasn't me. So, I believe we might just stick with Tarte, and this is Tarte's set seal, and it's from the same collection as the mermaid brushes, and you know, they did a whole like rainforest collection, really cute. And as you can see, this Smashbox color is like the best. Like, you could line your lips with this alone. And that's kind of how I do a little bit of an ombre, like with similar colors. Smashbox and Tarte set sale, and this Smashbox is in, my sticker came off. It makes me really sad. I'm probably gonna have to take it in and try to find out, but the nude from Lipstick Queen, Tarte set sale, cream liquid liquid lipstick, and then the Smashbox liquid lip. I love it. I love it. Okay. I have a couple others that sometimes I go back over with it, but I just don't have the time, so I'm not going to do it. I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of, this is a Kula Organic Makeup Setting Spray plus hyaluronic acid. I'm getting ready to go right now. No. Now, really quickly, the Brow Power from It Cosmetics is probably my go-to brow pencil. I do little hair-like strokes. I basically just fill in what I have and any little, obviously, patchy spots that need a little loving. I go up in the front center part and then out in little hair strokes on the outer part, and then of course my spoolie, and just brush it up and over is kind of how I do that, and that's just to give it enough of a little bit of a fill in. Boom. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see too. Brush like strokes, as natural as possible. This is like just enough equaled out of wax, but not too waxy. Like, look, that's just barely filling it in. And again, every time you brush, it kind of just spreads that out and makes it harsh and sharpy looking. I literally just brushing it back and through. And remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so don't give yourself a hard time. And that's younger, I was really bad about waxing my eyebrows too small, so it has taken a long recovering process to get them back to where we have them now, but they are coming together, to say the least. I will give them that. That brows give them just enough color. I have a couple of brow pencils and colors that I like, but that's probably that's, I think then, although they're in, I'm doing more of a natural eye tonight because I'm not even going to go in with the liquid Tarte mascara. I also have mascara lashes that I like too, but this one's probably my favorite. And I am not even taking the time right now, guys. I didn't even curl them. They're just going to be what they are. If they want to curl up on their own, good job. If they don't, that's fine too. So basically just, I mean, look at the difference in no mascara, mascara. And I do 2 coats on the top and 1 on the bottom. That's always going to give you a thicker lash. I try to give one eye time to set and then go back and do it. And if you try to look down, it'll keep it from, just saying. I'll review it. I'll go ahead and post it. But it's such a pain in the ass when you're trying and have to keep hitting reconnect. When I already was like as fast as possible for this, like just talk while I, and of course it is. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. Really quick. If I wouldn't have had so many times of it having to reconnect, then maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. But no liquid eye. This was simply a bronze under eye, liquid lip. Definitely got to have the highlight. You can see obviously here in my Cupid's bow nose, a little in the forehead. Filled in those brows. Did mostly a highlighter eye, and then the Tarte Ocean of the Rainforest of the Sea, I'm sorry, for the rest of the shadow to darken it up. But there's no liquid liner. That's simply a brow pencil with a spoolie, my Smashbox, and my Tarte liquid lipstick, and this is it. So yeah, this was this probably would have went a lot faster had my internet stayed connected, and we would have been able to have gotten through this without me having to reconnect 500 times. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me get aggravated because my internet would not stay connected. Again, I love all of you guys. I hope you hit that subscribe button. Lots more videos to come, lots more hair videos to come, lots more. I'm actually getting ready to upload a fashion fix video later because I just got the new one in for June. But again, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button in the face. Boom. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Make sure to contact me on Facebook or on here. Leave a comment in the section down below if there's something else you would like to see. Again, this is it. This is the finished look. We are ready to go right on Facebook. Changing my clothes, jumping on, and that is it. Bye, guys. Love you, and make sure to subscribe.